Hi, this is Stacy with Living Fully. I know it's been a while since I've been on. I've been kind of busy, but I hope you can forgive me for not being on here. But anyway, if you hear some noises in the background, my cat's kind of in a playful mood right now, so she might be playing with her favorite toy. Um, anyway, today I wanted to talk to you about contentment. In the Philippians 4, um, Paul is talking to some a group of believers, and he wants them to know that he has learned to be content whether he is in want or in need. I believe that is Philippians 4:11. Um, and that can seem like a really tall order, especially in our lives today with everything being so instant, with gratification of any kind, whether it be entertainment or communication or whatever. It seems like there's a lot at our fingertips these days. And so, um, and it can um, be kind of an overwhelming statement. But as I was reading it, it came to me. Um, I feel God was speaking to my heart that there are some passages in that chapter that kind of show how He is able to do this, to be content whether He is in want and need. One of the things in the first part of the passage, um, there are two people whose names I won't even try to pronounce, who are not getting along, and he is trying to get them to to settle their differences. I guess is the best way to put it. And so I think one of the major things is to make sure that as much as we can, as much as it depends upon us, to get along with others and not to let strife or resentment or anger take over, because that's not becoming of the person that we have become in Christ. So, and then the second part I noticed was being in service to others, because he talks about that he wants the people there to be in service to the women that were helping him in the ministry. So getting our mind off ourselves and helping others can also be a source of good contentment for us. Rejoicing in the Lord. And that's just, being thankful for not just the things that God gives us, but God's character and His faithfulness and love towards us, and that His mercy is an everyday deposit in our lives. So, and being known to be gentle with other people is another little nugget that I found. It says not to be anxious or worried, but to turn your worries into prayers. So that's that, being anxious for nothing, and through prayer and petition, make your wants known to God. So when we go to prayer instead of other people, it's not bad to talk to other people about what's going on with us, obviously, but sometimes other people don't know any more than we do either. And so going to God with it, especially if it's something hurtful, can be more constructive than talking to other people about it, um, because we can receive strength from God and guidance that we might not get from others. Um, not that not that we shouldn't talk to others um, at all, but that we should go to God first um, in prayer, and being thankful for what we have is important. Practicing gratitude in your life um, can be a life-changing experience. Instead of looking at everything that is wrong in your life, to be thankful for what you do have, because there's always people who have worse circumstances than you. And if you really think about it, if you wait till your circumstances are exactly as you would like them to be, you're not going to have very many days of joy and happiness in this life. So, thinking on what is true, noble, lovely, praiseworthy, and of good report. Meditate on these things. Now, your emotions are what I like to call an alarm clock for what you're thinking. And so if you're thinking that you're out of sorts, you're angry, you're irritable, frustrated, you might want to be thinking about, what is it that I'm focused on, because you can change that. You can change your focus. You may not be in control of every thought that comes into your mind or someone else's actions, but you can control your reaction to it. So that's important. So keeping our minds straight, thinking good thoughts is important also. And then he says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So when we don't have any strength or peace, we turn to Christ, because he has an abundance of both peace and strength, and his strength is shown through our weakness. So I just wanted to get on here today and just remind us that we can all be a little more contented in our world if we go by some of these guidelines, just pointing out a few things. Now, if you're not very content, then that can be a distraction and a way for Satan to get a foothold in that. And you can always go to God if you're unsure what it is that you're upset about, but you just feel like something is wrong. If you go to him and ask him to reveal to you what it is that is causing this unrest in your spirit, he'll let you know, because he loves you and he wants you to be at peace. So with that, I'll close. I just wanted to get on here and show you what I believe God was showing me. And I thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day.